What up, witches?
What up, witches?
Welcome. Welcome back to the What Up Witches podcast. Sorry, awkward pause for a moment. I
Where
am stoned already.
we embrace the magic and mayhem of everyday life. You're totally fine. I'm right there with you. Hey, I'm Ellie.
I'm Kitty.
We did that backwards. Let's get into it. I'm taking all your
Go for it, girl. This is a mayhem,
I'm taking all your lines today.
kind of night. So,
Hello.
How was your Halloween?
Okay. We're starting off with a good one because I really enjoyed Halloween. So my daughter is almost 2. She'll be 2 in January. So this is her first getting to enjoy Halloween kind of thing. Our neighborhood is really cute, and we have an HOA, but the HOA threw a party, so yay, free pizza.
That you paid for.
That I have to pay for with dues, but whatever.
It feels like it's free when you don't have to pay for it in the moment.
Exactly. It's like taxes and going to the library, right? Like you think it's free.
But when you have to get on SNAP or Medicaid.
Oh, yeah. Which we will talk about later, I think.
It's a topic.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got distracted with Kayla's.
I did too. We got a little notification.
We both got the Discord. Kayla, shut up! Stop talking.
Not really, though. Keep adding stuff.
I'm kidding,
you just shocked us.
I'm kidding. We love you.
Genuinely happy birthday, by the way. Kayla's birthday was Halloween.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I knew that. Happy birthday. Wow.
I had an excuse.
So, yeah, how was your Halloween?
I'm mad.
You're mad?
I'm mad.
Oh, what happened?
So, I'm not going to give personal details on the whys, other than family drama.
Oh.
I'm just going to say family drama.
On Halloween.
It was not that bad. What made me mad and sent me into like an autistic shutdown at the end of the night was we ended up not getting started until like 45 minutes later. And then as a result, we didn't get to stop by more than one neighborhood. And the one neighborhood we picked just was not that great. And then by the time we got back, it was time to go home. And we got like, normally we go down, we get like 3 buckets worth of candy and like we're refilling. We got 1 bucket of candy. Like that's a letdown.
That is a letdown.
I didn't get any pictures. I didn't like.
Oh man.
So on Tuesday when hubby's off, we're going to get redressed up and take some pictures.
Yeah, you gotta at least take pictures. Oh my
exactly.
God,
Nobody's gonna fucking know if it was the day of Halloween or not. Other than
exactly.
It doesn't fucking matter if it was the day of Halloween or a few days later. So I just was in an emotional turmoil that day. I did tell Kayla, I'm like, I have been thinking about you every night, and right before I fall asleep at night, I'm sitting there going, "Fuck! I didn't message Kayla happy birthday." So, officially, Kayla, happy birthday. Kayla.
Happy birthday. We love you, Kayla.
You're my age now. Whoop. I'm the oldest. She's the middle. You're the youngest.
I'm the youngest child. We're triplets.
We're triplets.
Wait, that wouldn't work, would it? No, I wouldn't.
If we were Irish triplets somehow.
Speaking of, did you know Samhain used to be an ancient Irish tradition?
It did, which brings us to our topic of tricks and treats, the history of Halloween and its connection to Samhain and Dia de los Muertos, which has its own connection to All Saints Day.
Yes, the All Saints Day stuff. I wrote about that a little bit too in here in my notes.
Ah, look at us, actually prepared after like 6 hours. Notice.
I'm prepared, but I'm also like prepared for an exam. I'm not really prepared for an oral retelling of everything I've learned.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yes. Which is almost more fun.
Yeah.
This is what I meant by like you probably would have enjoyed IB if you were in it with me. only because we could have taken the same classes.
Yeah.
And
I
like you
would
could have
have.
had like Mr. Prince with me, and we were, you know what Mr. Prince and his class did that year, 2012, which was the Obama versus Romney. We watched epic
Oh,
rap battles of history.
yeah. I think you told me about that.
That's what we did in my IB history class senior year.
That sounds. That's a lot of fun. I had like I think my senior year I had 4 band classes.
Did you even show up to all of them?
No. Or maybe that was my junior year. I think my senior year I dropped out of one of them. I basically never came to first period my senior year.
You know what? I was constantly late to first period,
I could
but
just not wake up that early. Why does it start at like 7:30? That's
So-
evil.
I had Senora Cabrera for Spanish 5 first period, and she was strict, and everybody thought she was really mean.
I
And
remember her having that
she was just Cuban.
reputation.
I mean,
Oh.
that's really it. She was just Cuban. She was just old and Cuban. I mean,
Old and Cuban.
so as long as you treated her with like the expected cultural respect, she was actually such a sweet little abuela. It was adorable. So like I gained her favor really early on, and
Mhm.
I was nannying for a couple of kids, and there was like a month period where their mom was fucking in Greece. And yeah, little 17, 18-year-old me, 18-year-old me was nannying for this 4 and 12-year-old, or 8 at this point. No. They were 4 and 10. They were 4 and 10. I was nannying. I was living in their house for 30 days, feeding them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was there on the weekends all day long. I was their mom
You
for
were
30
mommy.
days. We couldn't even contact their mom some of the days because she was on a cruise ship.
Dude, she just like gave 0 fucks.
She gave 0 fucks. She gave 0 fucks. Trump supporter. Who'd have thought it?
Yikes.
Mhm.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, and this woman, I swear to God, she was trying to groom me into sexual assault. Like, I'm not even joking. She came on to Dan even at one point. Like, looking back on it, it's fucking crazy what this woman did and thought was appropriate. Or just she knew what she was doing and was trying to coax us into. But she would
Yikes.
give me straight up details about how this man was essaying her, sexually assaulting her. And like I was 17 when I started nannying for this woman.
How
And
old
I
was
was
this
17
lady?
when she started telling me this shit.
Yikes.
Yeah.
There's some moms that like boundaries when it comes to like appropriate topics to speak
Mhm.
about with like teenagers specifically. I'm talking about,
Teenagers.
but like teenagers are still kids.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a teenager listening to this,
You shouldn't be. First of all, I put this for 18 and up. So unless you're like 18, 19,
if you're
that's the
18,
only
19,
teenagers that should be listening to this.
shut the fuck up. You're a baby. You're a baby.
Exactly.
You're a baby.
You're little babies.
I'm 30
sorry.
and I feel like I'm just now going through adolescence. Shut the fuck. You're a baby.
You are a baby. And I just realized I'm not putting my captions up like I usually do. So let me do that.
Oh yeah, we should probably get back on topic.
But the point being that I was like their
Yeah.
nanny for like a whole month, and I would come into class late, like 15 minutes late every day because I had to put the little girl on a fucking school bus. And the school bus didn't show up until like 7:45, 7:50 some days not until 8 o'clock. So like I had to fucking wait till this 4-year-old, 5-year-old was on the bus. I'm not gonna fucking leave her.
Yeah. I mean, like the mom. Dun, dun, dun.
These kids were so disrespectful and little shits. I would work with them for like a month, and they'd be beautiful little angels when their mom would come home. And then she'd be home. And then like a week or two later, she'd ask for me to babysit, and then all over again. She put padlocks on the pantry to stop her son from eating. Because he was overweight.
Yo, we need to hit this episode with a trigger warning. Oh my god.
Lo siento.
No, it's okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god. Nice of Miss Cabrera to let you come
She
in late,
was so
though.
sweet. She was so fucking sweet. I'm stoned. I'm so sorry. I took an edible before I started. And that's where this is all coming from.
You're so fine. This is usually how I am, like 2 hours into the recording after the edibles have like had their time to sink into my system. But you've also been like hitting the smoky smokes too.
Well, okay, so
which will make
vape,
it kick in so fast.
The vape, though, the vape is like weed light. That's like nothing.
Yeah, but I always find like when I take an edible, or am I allowed to say?
Yeah, you're allowed to say what the fuck ever. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I put specifically on TikTok that we are 18 plus only, so we're gonna say whatever the fuck we want. It's just not gonna push it out to the FYP unless people are like tapping.
Oh, let me tap. If you're listening, tap.
On the screen. We're tapping hearts on the screen so that it's likes, so it pushes our TikTok out to the FYP. In case you're listening and we're not saying fap, we're saying tap. For future listeners who might be listening on, Audible or something. I don't fucking know what you're
Do
listening
the kids still say fap?
I don't know. They say 6, 7.
Can you tell we're moms or what?
Or that, just...
What are the kids saying these days?
I've seen so many fucking millennials go, at least our jokes were funny. And I'm like, okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer. No 6, 7, please. Fapping is okay too. Nice. Nice.
We're reading off the comments on TikTok.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Speaking of...
So we both looked into a bit of the history of where Halloween comes from, because obviously people didn't just wake up, throw on scary costumes, go trick or treat to people's, strangers' doors and get candy. So where did all of that come from? And we have 2 very similar celebrations that are both very ancient. Dia de los Muertos goes back to Aztecs and Mayan civilization, and Samhain goes back all the way where?
To ancient Ireland. Why was I was going to say something else.
I was thinking Celtic for some reason. That's why I was like handing it off to you, because I'm like, ancient. That doesn't sound right. Passing the ball.
Ancient Ireland, which was, they did speak Gaelic, I believe.
Gaelic and Celtic, I think,
yes.
My name is Celtic. That's how I know.
Ooh, nice. I want to say like 3/4 Irish. We did a white.
Yeah.
We did an ancestry test.
How white are we test?
A white people test. The how white are we test?
Did the thing that made me drop the thing. There we go.
I did the how white am I test, and I'm like 75%. And then the rest is just other white.
Other kinds of white.
Other kinds of white. But the 75% is about mostly Irish. So I felt comfortable speaking at least a little bit about.
Also, same. I am also about 1/3 Irish.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
nice,
I think like a portion Polish, German. I have no brown. I have no brown in me anywhere. I am pale. I am white on the rice. I am a ghost amongst all of the melanin.
I didn't find anything in my any brown in my DNA test, but my dad did, and I don't know why. that, I guess those genes just didn't carry over.
They
Like
just
his
didn't
was the
carry over to you.
yeah.
People think that you get like exactly 50-50, and while that's
not.
true, you
Kind of.
kind of get like a conglomerate of those genes. So it picks and chooses like the best
And then the whole
genes
epigenetic thing, what they choose, which genes are
turned
picked
on and
to
off.
yeah. We're
It's
just
weird.
yapping.
That's what we do.
So we do. Welcome to the podcast.
We actually started on time. We started before 10 o'clock. It's not even 10 yet.
I know. We got 4 whole minutes. Isn't that
And
cool?
we didn't get to chat much this week. We had so much shit going on. So
we did. So we got to catch up. It was Halloween and shit.
Exactly. I didn't get to do any of my celebrations, so guess what I'm doing tomorrow? All of my fucking celebrations.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. Intention is what matters.
Exactly.
Okay, so I took notes. I read a book called.
Because you got a library card.
Because so update, y'all. I got a library card.
I'm proud of you.
I knew you were gonna be so proud of me. Yeah, we were driving by the library, and I was like, oh, "Wait, can I run in there?" And we ran in there, and I did the thing. I got the library card. I walked up to the lady. I'm like, "Hey, can I like get a library card?" She's like, "Well, you might be able to. Let me ask you a couple questions." Okay.
I love librarians. They're so sassy.
Yeah, it was a little sassy, but I was like into it.
They are the best. I love librarians.
Oh so I got my library card and I read a book on Libby. So if you have a library card and this on the Libby app for you, download the Libby app, people.
Libby and Hoopla, both of them. You can use your library card for both of those.
I forgot about Hoopla. Hoopla was not, she didn't tell me about Hoopla, but I did see that on the App Store.
Yeah, you can get Hoopla, Libby, often Kindle as well, Amazon Kindle, Amazon, all of that is usually available through your library card. Sometimes they offer streaming services like Peacock or Discoveries and stuff like that.
This one I think has like videos that you can rent or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, and you can like borrow a login for Netflix and some of them for like a week and stuff like that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, not all of them have stuff like that, but
but check to see what's in your area,
Yeah.
If you're in a well-funded enough area, you might have more shit. If not, probably less. That's how America works, unfortunately.
We'll do more on it later, but that's going to be our magical mini activism of the week is to get a library card and to sign up for something. But I'll talk more on that later.
Yes, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. I read a book is where all this stemmed from. I
had a great Spanish teacher. I nannied for these kids and their mom was a wreck.
The things that these listeners, y'all, get to know about us while in like every 10 minutes we like say something about witchcraft, and then the 9 minutes in between is just us yapping.
Say fucked up shit.
That wasn't even a sentence, but I said it out loud.
Pretty much.
I read a book, y'all. The Roots of Halloween. Samhain, colon? Hello?
Semicolon? Is it a colon where it's two dots?
There's none. I'm just saying it how I'm
colon.
I'm high. Samhain, colon, The Roots of Halloween by Luke Eastwood. Yep, I read it. I read it, and to be fair, I did a lot of skimming, and I did a lot of, I was studying. I was studying for a test.
That's what you're supposed to do with the book. You don't have to read the whole thing. You can reference it.
Yeah, but anyway, I took notes. So, Samhain is one of the 8 holidays. Holiday, is that the word I want to go with? What would you call it?
Celebration,
ritual. Yeah. Okay, sure. We'll go with celebration. I like that one better. One of the 8 celebrations of the Wheel of the Year in Wicca, neo-paganism, neo-witchcraft. Basically, it's what you're already familiar with as a witch, but a little bit different. So, Samhain was the beginning of the ancient Irish New Year. It started in winter. They had 2 seasons. It was 2 halves of a year, summer, which was a word that I can't pronounce.
Yeah,
And
you don't have to try
I'm
to
not
say
gonna
any of the
try.
words. I read the same article you read, I think, and yes, don't worry about having to say them.
Yeah. So the first half of the year is winter. The second half of the year is summer. Samhain, which was the start of winter, was the first celebration. Then there's the winter solstice, which is what we call Yule. They just called it the winter solstice, but again, in the language I cannot pronounce, Imbolc. They celebrated Imbolc, same as witchy lady peoples and men's and binary friends.
Witchy peoples.
Spring equinox, which I think Christians
Easter.
kind of Easter. Thank you.
Spring equinox is Catholic Easter. That's where the bunnies come from, people. That's where the colored eggs come from. That's all fertility messages.
Yes.
They're saying to fuck like bunnies because spring is coming and lay your eggs and get busy with it. There was a whole sexual like fucking orgy festival so the women
you
would all get
read?
pregnant. It's a whole like that's how matriarchal society works is we'd all have
Have you?
orgies.
Yeah, because it was major. Thank you. Have you read A Court of Thorns and Roses?
I have not, but I need to. It's on my list.
There's a. I don't know if this is a spoiler. I think this is kind of like.
I'll forget before I get to the book. It's fine.
There's a spring equinox festival, and this is YA fantasy, so
it's an orgy.
It's an orgy.
That's what spring equinox festivals are. And then patriarchal witchcraft tried to adopt it and purify it into Easter.
AKA the church. Patriarchal witchcraft. So spring equinox, Beltane, which we also know is the same thing. They spelled it differently, though. They spelled it Beltane.
Yes. That's also how like the street where I live is spelled, like not where I live, but one of the streets in town is called Bell. And every single time we have like Siri or Google Maps on, it's like, go left on Beale. I'm like,
yeah. So Beltane, the summer solstice. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what in the you spell it LughnasAdh.
Yes. In that book that I was reading, The Witching Year, they actually talk about that one.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but that is the one right after the summer solstice and before the autumn equinox.
Spell it one more time. I'm gonna Google or Ecosia it. I need to find I'm gonna search it up on Ecosia.
Lughnna.
Okay. Got it.
Sadh.
It's much simpler than it looks. Lunasa.
Thank you. Wow.
Lunasa.
That see,
you just take out all the consonants. That's really all it is. You just take out all the consonants.
Luna. Oh, wait.
Click light bulb. Holy shit.
Wait, you're right. Oh man. So this book
silent letters come from.
It's like from ancient Irish culture. Okay, so Samhain was linked with the agricultural cycle. No. The freaking wheel of the year was linked with the agricultural cycle and with the veneration of the gods, ancestors, the land itself, and the cycle of life and death. So very typical pagan, deifying, making animism kind of like a, but they were more about, I think like fairies were very prominent. I think it's
Fae culture is big.
Fae culture, yeah. Still common even now. Like I know it's a thing to like leave out some milk for the little people.
But you also have to be careful because you don't want to invite certain fae into your home. So you have to be very intentional that you're not inviting in the mischievous ones. And not unlike vampires, you have to invite them in.
Mm-hmm. Be specific. Set your boundaries. Set your intentions.
Be firm with your boundaries.
Protect yourself. Be firm. Do not Do not yeah, no, it's yeah. Anyway, so yeah.
Sorry, I had a
No,
random
you're good.
moment, but this goes into
You got
later
it. Love it.
with my book of hood feminism. I have seen a lot of people wonder how, like, oh, well, I'm a white person. Like, what culture can I get into?
Oh
You
yeah,
have to do the 23andMe. You have to look at your family. You have to go back and you have to connect with your genetic roots to figure out where you can identify your culture. Like, you and I, we're not going to go and take sage and do a smudging practice, which is a closed practice of Native American culture, because we are not Native American.
yeah, no,
We are European Celtic.
basically, yeah.
So we can go,
Although, I did live in freaking Egypt for a decade.
yes, and that
So,
is where you can, and your husband is Egyptian.
and my daughter
So
half Egyptian.
therefore, you have the ability to go through that culture as well, but you are
but, but
still a learner of that culture.
but still as a total outsider peering in,
You're not
you know.
appropriating the culture, you're
Yeah.
appreciating it because you
Yeah.
are now becoming a part of that culture with you and your
Yeah.
family. And because your daughter's DNA is always within you, that DNA marker is now within you. So it is
Technically, yeah.
absolutely appropriate to go back to those roots
I
because
do
it's your
technically
DNA
have
now too.
I have my husband's DNA in it. If you have a kid, you're carrying around that man's DNA for the rest of your life.
Rest of your
Rest of your
life,
life. Yeah.
unfortunately.
So
Or
I
fortunately,
also,
depending on how you think of it and how you think of the person you had a child with.
in my case, it means I get to be interested in the Irish pantheon and the Egyptian pantheon.
Exactly. And in my case, I don't know because my husband has not done a DNA test, but he's also very white and he's Texan. So I'm assuming he
You can
probably has a similar genetic makeup to myself, and
yeah.
therefore we are going into the Irish backgrounds.
Yeah. Also, if you are just, feeling drawn to a very, very specific god or goddess for like a very specific reason, who are we to tell you that's wrong?
Exactly. You can
Make
appreciate
it
any culture as long as you are learning from, an appropriate source. Do not learn about Native American witchcraft from a white woman. If you want to learn about Native American witchcraft, go seek out a Native American teacher.
Yeah.
And respect the traditions and respect the boundaries of that culture.
Yeah. They said,
Don't
"White
take
sea
my
closed."
word.
So it is.
Yeah. So, for example, I am talking about Dia de los Muertos
Yeah.
because my stepfather is actually Cuban. And
And
I have been studying Spanish since I was in 7th grade. So
yeah.
2007. I
Yeah.
have a degree
And
with, I'm going to hide
when
my
you're
name.
learning Spanish, if you're not familiar with the American education system, when you're learning Spanish in America, you also learn a lot about the culture. Like the culture is, I would say, just about half as important when you're learning Spanish because you have to know the vocabulary of the countries and people that are talking about whatever you're learning. So like it doesn't make sense if you're going to learn a language and not understand the culture.
Exactly.
Does my yapping make sense, folks?
It makes very much sense, yes.
Thank
If
you.
you're going to learn a language, part of that language is the culture. Like,
Yeah.
I know 3 different words for bus. El bus, el autobus, and la guagua.
La guagua.
That one's my favorite. So, and, I'm very
My point was to say she knows what she's talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about in this one. My minor studies was in Spanish. So not only have I learned a lot of the culture, but I also continue to read up on it. I don't pretend like I know everything. I have watched a lot of Spanish movies because of my Spanish minor. IB Spanish, we watched a lot of Spanish movies then. We even watched like Pan's Labyrinth in Spanish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Any movie we watched, even if it was like an English movie, we watched it in Spanish with the Spanish subtitles.
That sounds like so much fun.
It is fun. You should have be with me.
I know, that would have been
in
such a good
another life.
Oh my god, wait. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, also I literally wrote down all my notes in bullet format. So I'm like,
perfect.
wait, what was I going over when I like what's connecting the two things? There's sometimes none.
We've only been live for 30 minutes.
Shit. We're doing it. We're
We're
doing
doing it.
All Souls Day, Catholics was replaced.
Dia de los Muertos, yeah.
Hello, thank you. Yes, All Saints Day, pretty much globally, when the Roman Catholic Church took over everything. All Souls Day was they basically rebranded all of the pagan holidays, but
All
especially
Saints Day, All
Samhain.
Souls Day, yeah.
Yeah, especially this one on October 31st every year. This one was like super popular, super
It
important.
turned into All Hallows Eve.
Yes, All Hallows Eve. And which, you know, Halloween,
Eve, Halloween, Samhain,
yeah.
Halloween.
Also, All Souls Day is what is celebrated on November 1st. Samhain was a time of final harvests, and any excess livestock were ritually slaughtered for feasting and as offerings because they left offerings for the gods, for the ancestors, for the fae, for the tricksters, spirits, and
for everybody.
this trickster spirit was very important on Samhain because it was thought that the veil became thin, the veil between the earth world and the other world. The other world
Supernatural fans, you know exactly who we're talking about because they are in an episode, and Sam drives me crazy because he calls Samhain Samhain.
Samhain. Oh my god. I mean, you know,
I think he just wanted to say his own name. Sam!
when you're reading it and you don't know anything about like
hey, get this,
Gaelic or Celtic, anything like that, it literally it's phonetically written, so I understand. But anyway,
but it's also funny because phonetically in the language the MH makes a WI sound.
Oh yeah.
So technically phonetically it's spelled correctly.
True.
It's like saying Yegar is Legar. Double L's EGAR.
Whoa, I did not get the code switching to Spanish. My brain was
Sorry.
like, huh?
I'm so good. I forget that that's a code switch. Oh my god.
No, you're good.
I never learned the term code switching until I read the book Unmasking Autism.
Oh.
Like, I had heard it on and off, like, occasionally, but here's my white privilege going, you know, when you're in fucking IB, who was in my classes? A lot of white people and a lot of Indian people.
Yeah. True.
I mean, that was really it in IB, and it was really weird. We had like one black student, we had like two Latinx students. It was weird.
A couple Filipinos.
A couple Filipinos, but like almost everybody was a Patel.
I think we had like 4 Patels in our friend group at one point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I remember every Patel you're talking about too.
And their siblings. And their people they weren't even related to.
I went to a graduation for one of our Indian friends, and I did not understand that like it was supposed to be a fancy dress code, and I showed up in jeans. Ugh. The look on her parents' face.
Oh no.
Anyway, we're talking about high school. It came to mind. I'm so haunted by it to this day. Anyway,
so in Samhain, there's the trickster spirit that would go around, and it's kind of similar to like the sacrificial thing that patriarchal witchcraft tries to say that God does whenever you don't follow their rules. With the whole like mark your doorway with the blood, and I won't, come murder your firstborn child.
Yeah, true.
I don't know the specific.
It was the plagues of Egypt.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
I,
that was
I,
Moses. Remember freaking
Prince of
the Prince of Egypt? Girl, you had we had the same
I have it.
childhood.
I have it. I have it. It's somewhere.
You learned this from
I know, but I
DreamWorks
don't know the
back in the
specific Bible
90s.
verses is what I was trying to say. I don't know the Bible verses.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know. It's okay. I gave you a hard time with the but yeah, so in like in the plagues of Egypt where God tells Joseph?
Moses.
No, that's King of Dreams.
Moses.
Moses. Thank you, Jesus. My brain switched the names. Wait, that's not right.
We are now a Sunday school, folks.
Well, we're telling you how they stole our stories. That's really what it is. I mean, they stole our stories. He sits there and he tells, if you don't mark your doorway with the blood of a lamb, a sacrificial lamb, that I will come in and steal the breath of your firstborn child, of your firstborn son specifically.
I forget where this happens, but it's somewhere in Ireland. There's, to this day, there are elders that will behead a chicken and put its blood all over their house, basically. Same.
But like that's exactly what it started out as.
There's only a little bit because this is an ancient practice carried on to today, but Christianity tried to wipe all of the the practitioners out, so they had to practice in
secret.
So
what does the trickster spirit do if you don't like hide your face behind like a mask? Do you know, or did you find that out? I'm just curious.
I think we read something different because I didn't read anything about masks. Do you want to?
So no, that was kind of a tie-in to the supernatural episode as like a joke. Sorry. In the episode of
Are you messing with me?
No, I'm just stoned. No, did you see how much of Supernatural have you seen?
Like none. Not compared to what you've seen?
So there's this episode where Sam and Dean are looking for a witch, and it's Halloween, and in order to hide from the witch when he comes back into the body of this one guy, they have to hide themselves. So Sam takes some blood and covers their face because of the lore he read about using masks to trick the spirit into thinking they were already dead. They would dress up as ghouls and ghosts and scary things like that. They would dress up as the dead so that they wouldn't be mistaken, so that their souls would not be taken.
Yeah. I do know about that, but I don't remember where it came from.
Yeah. So that was the Supernatural's version and basic summary of Samhain. So if you watch Supernatural, you actually got a little bit of taste of the history. Not very well because they call it Samhain, but you know what? A for effort.
Okay. Oh yeah. So the veil would become thin, the worlds collide. Spirits could easily penetrate human world.
We're 12-year-old boys.
Would run amok and cause mischief if not placated and paid proper respects. So, like, for instance, having what's it called? Is it called a dumb supper?
I'm not sure. Honestly.
I don't know. I think it's called that because they would leave out sometimes just a place mat setting for an ancestor, or you generally be one and like a placeholder for all of the ancestors
would come and sit down for a time. Yeah.
Or sometimes they would actually leave an actual meal and then, probably just like discard of it outside the next day and not actually eat it.
Because some people would leave it there until it rotted away.
Yeah. Eating it though, some people would eat it and it would be considered like the worst luck thing you could do. Like you were cursed in this life and the next,
And
basically,
it's
kind
so
of thing.
funny because other cultures say you should eat it because what you have done is shared that food with that spirit and embodied their spirit while eating it
Mhm.
and consuming it.
It's interesting, like the different eat it, don't eat it, leave
Exactly.
out food, don't leave out food,
It
but
just
like
further proves that there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just going to depend on your culture and belief system.
it was, yeah, the one of the ways that they paid homage to their ancestors. Um, Pigs would also be sacrificed. It was pretty common, I guess, anyway. And it is postulated that
Postulated.
early on, humans were sacrificed.
I would imagine that humans were likely sacrificed during times of like extreme famine.
You would think, right? Because apparently, there are bog burials that exhibit ritually slain people, and they're not necessarily the lowest class people either. So
They're
that's
often very highly decorated. As a matter of fact, it
yes.
goes back to Dia de los Muertos, which is almost a perfect quick little tie into
Yeah,
that.
go ahead.
In how in Latin America and Aztec culture and Mayan culture, you think back to the human sacrifices to appease the gods. They were done very like cruelly, but also it was a big ceremony. The sacrifice was regarded as like an offering to the gods. So they were treated with the utmost respect. They were cleansed and well fed and well nourished and dressed in the finest of clothes. Again, depending on the type of sacrifice and depending on culture. But this is pretty common in a lot of indigenous cultures. If there are going to be human sacrifices, it is a celebrated process
Mhm, mhm.
and it's meant with reverence.
Yeah. I mean, can't say I would endorse it in the modern day.
No.
No, but apparently it might have been a thing in Irish. Whoa, hello voice. In Irish culture, it's only postulated because there are bog burials that seem ritualistic and have bodies that are definitely like well taken care of. So
Yeah.
anyway, um, apparently also common was divination during this time, sacred fires, games, and tricks. So this is where the whole
Trick or
trick-or-treating
treat.
comes in. It would be common for young people to cause havoc and harmless mischief in impersonation of spirits and fairies.
That's why the night
So,
before is mischief night.
yes. Yep. They would go around and let cows out of the pasture and take the doors off their hinges. Kind of
Mhm.
like harmless pranks, but
Yeah, like
enough to replicate,
when you
like
shave your neighbor's cat,
What? I can't say that's the first thing that would have come to my
I
mind.
grew up with 2 older brothers. You grew up with 1 younger brother. It's different.
True. That makes that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Next page.
Oh, a second page of notes. I am impressed.
It's only like half a page, and I'm almost done. But
It's still a
anyway,
second page.
thank you, thank you. Why am I putting myself down? Thank you. I put a lot of effort in. Damn it. Can you
My
hear me?
husband's texting me, so I apologize for
Oh, you're good.
going off on the other side. No, I'm not going down, though.
Okay. So, yes. I already mentioned about the food being left out, but the ancestors would come in through an open window or an open door. So often, a window and or door would be cracked to let the ancestors in to have the dumb supper. It was advisable to avoid graveyards because some considered that to see a ghost or risen dead person at Samhain would cause, and I wrote, insta death.
Insta death. Like a Medusa style death.
I guess basically. That's all I got for you, folks.
I love it. It's so wonderful how similar it is to Dia de los Muertos
Isn't it interesting?
because like I'm going to read straight off the Britannica website right here for a quick second. Dia de los Muertos traces its origins back thousands of years to the indigenous peoples of Mesoamerica, particularly the Aztecs, Toltecs, Olmecs, and Maya, who held a cyclical understanding of life and death. For them, death did not represent an end, but a continuation of existence in another realm. These civilizations believed that the spirits of the dead remained connected to the living and can return periodically to share in the earthly world. So basically, they go to a long journey after death. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but they go through the land of the dead before reaching their final resting place, the underworld. And that is where they are governed by the Lord and the Lady of the Dead, which in ancient Greek culture would be Hades and Persephone and possibly Hecate.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So there's all of these different connections. Offerings of food, water, tools, personal objects were left to nourish and guide the spirits along the way, gestures of love and care that were meant to ease their travels and remind the deceased that they were not forgotten. So when Spanish colonizers arrived in the 16th century, they brought with them Roman Catholic observances, such as All Saints' Day or All Souls' Day. And so patriarchal witchcraft overtook indigenous witchcraft, and they created a combination of the two. And now All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, celebrated often November 1st and 2nd. I guess All Saints is November 1st, All Souls' Day November 2nd, and Dia de los Muertos is technically both.
Yeah.
So today, it embodies the blending of beliefs and stands as both a remembrance of the dead and a testament to the resilience of indigenous traditions. And that's from the Britannica website. Highly recommend Britannica. It's a great source for accurate information. Just saying. So
she stared right at TikTok when she said that.
I did, because TikTok needs to know where it can go for accurate information. You can go to the Britannica website. It has a lot of accurate information. It is an encyclopedia, which if you don't know what an encyclopedia is, because I just realized that a lot of people don't know how to write essays in an hour.
Yeah, we had the same 8th grade English teacher, right?
We did. We had the same teachers all the way through 8th grade.
She ran us like a workhorse writing essays. Oh my God.
So apparently it is impossible for high schoolers these days to write a 5-paragraph essay in 60 minutes.
Oh, is it? Tell me it's not because of AI.
I don't know.
Why do I have a feeling it's because they're using AI to write all their essays?
Their answer when asked on TikTok that I've seen has been, well, you have to think about and plan the essay first.
Bitch.
I'm like,
you have to plan your time.
It takes 5 to 10 minutes.
You do your, we had the same, yeah.
Brain map. Your brain map.
Brainstorm.
If you want to put it in a little outline real quick to get quick notes, if you got the time to do that, do it. Otherwise, you go straight into the essay from your brain map. 3 to 5 sentences a paragraph. 8 if you're fancy.
Did you have any tips for this week?
I do. We are doing tarot tips and
oh my gosh, yes,
listener Q&As.
I don't know if there were. Does anyone listening right now on TikTok have a question about anything witchcraft related? If you have any questions
at all,
pop it in the chat. If not,
we will go into the tarot. I'm pulling out all of my
We're going to learn about some tarot.
Because today, we went over 1s last week. I'm going to go over the 2s this week.
Okay, I got to get my notebook out and taking notes. I wasn't lying. I am taking notes.
All of the aces last week. And the magician. Those were the ones.
Do you like my notebook?
Oh, that is so cute. It is a really cute notebook. It's got like little, are those moths or butterflies
I
on
think it's
it?
moths.
Oh my God. And
It's
it's got
like
like,
gilded and
it's got like sprigs of greenery that light up. Oh, so pretty.
thanks. I have chat. Do y'all have a stationery obsession? Because I feel like everyone I know loves shopping for notebooks and pens and pencils. Why do we love it so much? What is it?
The promise of possibility of one day I'm going to get my shit together enough
to use this shit. Okay, I got my notebook. 2.
Okay, so the number 2 is our number for this week's tarot tips. Okay, I gotta put my hair up for this.
She's getting sweaty, folks.
I am getting sweaty. Jesus, you don't have to call me out.
I wasn't trying to. You did that, sister. I was joking.
No, it's funny because earlier I like got a whiff of myself and I like quickly put my arms down as if you guys could smell me. And then I wanted to laugh at myself. But you know that quick little ooh thing you do when you're like walking around somebody and you catch like a smell of yourself? Like, oh shit, I forgot to put on deodorant when I walked out the door 5 minutes ago. You know what I mean? You're OCD. You
Sure.
probably never forget to put your deodorant on.
Yeah, no.
I'm ADHD, so of course I forget to put my deodorant on.
I mean, same, but when I'm going out, I have enough
OCD.
trauma
Yeah.
of not being allowed to leave the house unless I'm finished and like put together and like showing off like this amazing perfect persona for the world.
Get your mask on.
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's a thing where we're trying to unwind, you know?
It's hard. I used to put like little spray deodorants in my purse, so that way if I did forget, I could be like,
oh.
I put on deodorant this morning. It just wore off because
I keep a little perfume spray, like body spray, in my bag.
You know, I have to cough. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to take advantage of it, and I'm also going to go ahead and do this. Look how cute this is.
Yeah, no,
there you go.
I don't know why, but you just will not catch me smelling bad. and that's like I'm trying to work on it thing. I'm trying to let myself smell bad sometimes. Okay, we're. I remember my freshman year of high school. One of my friends introduced me to their friends, and this lives in my brain to this day. They said to me, "You look like you smell good." And I've taken that as a what's the word I'm looking for? Not threat. I took that as like a challenge.
I'm trying not to cough in the microphone so hard, so I'm like trying to look for the freaking mute my microphone thing on TikTok.
I don't know what it means to look like I smell good, but I became conscious of smelling good from that day on. Because I was like, shit, if I look like I smell good, I better actually then bring the substance, right? Otherwise, you'll be like amazed from 10 feet away and you'll get close and be like, actually.
I see what you mean. You want to live up to the expectation.
Exactly. I don't want to disappoint anyone.
People pleasing.
And there you go.
There you go. Oh God, one more cough. Sorry, TikTok, you're not going to get the mute.
Guys, okay, this is for Substack only, sorry, but look at my mug. It says My Daily Affirmations, and it has a whole bunch of affirmations on it. I got this from Walgreens. It was $5. This is like the best thing to start my morning with every day.
That's adorable.
A whole bunch of spells. I am worthy. It's okay to take a break. I am doing my best every day. I trust myself. I believe in me. I am a problem solver. I see the good in all situations. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. So quick drop in one more time for TikTok. If you have any witchy questions, drop them in the chat now because we will answer them on the podcast live in just a moment.
Yup. Leave
And
your
apologies if I'm missing
questions.
any because sometimes this sends things into like hidden status and I can't always see if there's a hidden one.
Oh,
So I apologize. I'm trying to, but it's not letting me. So
we're doing our best, folks.
We're doing our best.
We're
Okay,
doing
so
our
getting
best.
back to it.
Haha, two.
Ha 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 ha. The High Priestess is the major arcana card that represents the number 2.
Oh, I like how we started with this.
And
Okay.
what I love about the number 2 is it represents duality, a partnership, working together in harmony, but also the black and white, 2 sides of a coin, the yin and the yang.
Shit, you are spitting. Slow down, sister.
Those are just some examples. Like
I can't write that fast.
just pick 1 or 2 that like resonate the most. You don't need them all. I'm spitballing ideas that just stick. So
they're all sticking today.
well, it's a good thing it's recorded so you can go back and listen.
Shit. All right. Maybe I should just be present then. Go ahead.
Maybe I'll make this one the clip. Clipping now. Action.
Hello, TikTok.
Hello, TikTok. All right. So the High Priestess is the 2 in the major arcana. And what I really like is it has the B and the J. And I'm trying to remember what it stands for. I might have to Ecosia it in a moment. But the cool thing is it's a pretty obvious visual of the black and white thinking.
Oh, yeah, literally black and white.
Literally black and white thinking. So it's that back and forth, that black and white, that right and wrong. It's a simple yes or no. Sorry, runny nose.
It's that season. Go
I'm coming off a
get
cold.
your flu shots. Ooh, you know what? I need to get my pneumonia shot. You're supposed to get those every 5 years. I did get pneumonia as a child. So I had to worry about that.
I have no idea how I was so fucking healthy as a kid, considering I was not vaccinated against anything.
I was just about to say, we are pro-vax over here, folks.
We are pro-vax over here. Both of my kids have the MMR. We're doing a slower vaccine schedule because of actual health legitimate reasons, which is why I was not vaccinated as a child.
But otherwise,
but guess what? Measles, well, we are still pro-vax because we're pro-science, and measles is killing kids. So I'm not taking the risk of measles killing my kids. So I got the vaccine, made sure I wasn't going to have an allergic reaction. Got my son the vaccine, made sure he wasn't going to have an allergic reaction. Got my daughter vaccinated right on schedule because I knew she probably wasn't going to have an allergic reaction like my dad did.
Yeah. So I got duality and partnership.
But that's the thing. Magic
black and white thinking.
Black and white thinking. Higher intuition, really thinking about all of, like, look at the background with the pomegranates and how it has, like, different fruits surrounding her head, like thought bubbles.
Yeah.
So she's thinking of all things, and they almost look like the phases of the moon, which is also represented in her crown.
True.
She's wearing a cross on her chest as well. In this deck could represent, like a religious style leader, could be a faith leader. It could be just somebody who represents that goodness and that clear understanding. She is holding the Torah.
Oh, interesting.
She has the moon at her feet, the crescent moon at her feet. The moons represent her intuition and her femininity as well.
True.
This is also one that is represented with Hecate a lot.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm, because of the moon.
Ah,
and
I see.
Like look at the triple goddess style head.
Yeah, true. I see that. I see that.
I see, says the blind man.
Oh, I see.
Ooh.
Tarzan? Oh, I see.
Sorry, my dad used to do the I see, says the blind man.
My mom would do, oh, I see. Tarzan?
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
see. I'm like looking to see where my Tarzan
We
is.
still
It's
say
up
that
there.
to this day. To this day. Whenever we're like explaining something and one of us is like, oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Okay. So if I move on, we learned last week that the different suits of the minor arcana represent the elements, the earth, wind, fire, water, etc. And they're pretty obvious which is which. So we have pentacles representing material wealth and the earth.
Ooh.
We have the wands representing fire. There we go. We have the cups representing water and emotions. Wands are passions. I forgot to say that.
What's with the lion head?
That's the medical insignia thingy.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll show you in a second.
Okay, sorry.
And then we have the swords, which is about truth and air. So, since you had a question about the lion, I'll start with that one.
Okay, cool, thanks.
So, showing TikTok first, we have the Two of Cups. The cups are about emotions. So, this is an emotional card. We can see the two people have a partnership here. It almost looks like a marriage ceremony, right?
Kind of.
It's a combination where they're sharing the glasses, they're passing them to each other, they're holding hands. I love that they're two androgynous figures. Like,
true.
Obviously, this is. I say androgynous, and then I was about to say obviously this one is, but you can tell this one is meant to be the masculine figure, and this one is meant to be the feminine figure.
But it could be.
You genuinely cannot tell based on this card alone.
Yeah.
If they're cisgendered, heterosexual, you can't tell, and I love that. But the flowers and the colors also represent like the masculine and the feminine, because blue was a feminine color, yellow was a more masculine color representing like the strength of the lion and the sun god, and blue was more of a flower color, a pretty color, a feminine color, a soft color.
I mean, it kind of is in my mind.
Exactly. So it's deeply rooted in that. So this is that balance of partnerships and emotions and leaning back and forth on your partner. Now, above that is the medical insignia, or a version of it, with the two serpents twisting around with the lion eagle hybrid mix.
And it's red.
Why
is it red?
So red can represent love and passion and union. And it can also represent danger or a warning. Often, I think in this card, it reminds me of like blood rituals.
Oh.
So think of a first communion.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
So there's many ways you could interpret this card. And then number 2 is going to go into that duality. It's going to go into that either or. So we had with the High Priestess more of a justice, an intuition, and a black and white thinking. And then with the Two of Cups, we have a personal problem, a more one-on-one problem, rather than a you against the universe problem.
Okay.
So this one is a singular person stuck between two ideas. And this one are two people with two distinct ideas, but that are similar and come together.
Okay. All right. I'm getting it.
And then finally, I want to talk about the background of this card. At the bottom, you can see like we have
Yeah,
a
tiny little house in the
we have a clear
distance.
blue sky. We have a little home over rolling hills, clean pastures in the distance, and their feet are on steady, even ground. This is a very positive thing.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Next, we have the wands, the two of wands.
He's a dude, kind of, maybe. Who knows?
Masculine figure.
Yeah. Standing on a balcony,
Hmm.
holding a wand and another wand by his side. And in his other hand, what is that?
He's holding the world, literally, a
The
globe.
world. Okay. Why is he red?
That's just how the maps were colored back then. That's all.
Oh.
Like a lot of, because inks were not exactly easy to come by.
Oh.
So you
Okay. All
use
right.
what you
Cool.
had.
The world.
Red is easy because clay.
Okay. So the world.
Yeah.
Sorry. And there's like mountains in the distance, and it's green closer to him, and there's a water figure, body of water, and the sky. Okay. All right. What am I looking at?
Okay. So now that you've had a chance to like look at it, pretty much this one is about, again, a choice because it's a singular person and he's stuck between two ideas. Very similar to the high priestess imagery, except he's facing away while the high priestess is facing at you.
Oh, true. He's looking off into the distance.
He's looking off into the distance. She's looking directly in your face.
Yeah, true. And he's holding the world though, so he like has the world at his hand. He has all the options.
Yes,
He's like
exactly.
very empowered.
Exactly. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Ooh, ooh.
He's looking out at the ocean as well. Like his eyes, you can't tell if they're fixated on the globe in his hand or out at the ocean. You can just tell in the general
True.
direction he's looking. So that's up to your
Yeah.
interpretation. You kind of get to decide if he's looking at the globe or if he's looking outward. And if he's looking to expand close to home, or is he looking to travel to a new land entirely?
Oh, I like that. Ooh.
There's the one wand that's literally bolted to the wall, and then there's the other wand that he's holding in his hand, suggesting he has
Oh.
more control over one than the other. And also, notice how they're kind of like the one he's holding, he's purposefully manipulating to appear higher than the other one.
True.
But in reality, they're equal.
Oh. That's really interesting.
Including if you look the wand that is bolted to the ground or bolted to the wall and therefore is like at the ground level is the same height as the figure.
True. You're
So
like blowing my mind.
that's where like learning when I was in high school, I took like AP World History. And in that one, we took a lot of like art history as like a section.
Oh.
And that helped a lot with stuff like this in really digging down into what the art is trying to tell you.
Yeah, I bet.
I follow some art historians on TikTok. I'll send you a video of one I found very interesting.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Anything else you notice in the card?
So what's with the flower bone thing?
Oh, yes, that one is an insignia that could represent either a choice in love, life, or death.
Oh.
I'm sure there's like an actual symbolism to it. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but that's how I would interpret it. Just looking at it, roses typically represent love and romance. Sorry, I'm like forgetting which one does which one's mirrored and which one's not.
Oh no, you're good.
And then the bones, life or death, typically is pretty spot on. All right, next, the pentacles.
So he's juggling these pentacles, but they're also connected.
In a lemniscate.
In a
Infinity
figure eight.
symbol.
Yeah. Okay, he looks like he's wearing a giant red hat.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, and his clothes kind of look big on him. They look
like a jester.
He looks a little gestury. He looks a little goofy.
He's got, what do you see in the
He's a
background?
goofball. There's the ocean, but it's like crazy waves, and there's a ship going down a wave.
And one going up a wave.
And one going up a wave. And I think, is that the moon behind it? Or is it just yellow?
No, that's the yellow and red sails.
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So one.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
Oh, I see. Tarzan. Oh, I see. No. I'm Jane.
So, knowing what you know now about tarot, what would you think this suggests?
Okay. Do you think it's another choice card? Okay, so it's another. There's two choices. They're connected. They're connected by the same body of water.
Mm-hmm.
One will take you up and one will take you down.
Look at you!
But it's kind of hard to tell which one's which because they look exactly alike.
Yes, you got it. That's one of the most important parts, is you are weighing between two equal decisions. And you have to decide which one you like better. And it's as simple as that.
Oh, this is so fun. Wait, I'm so glad we're doing this.
So this is literally all about juggling two equal choices. If I do this, it's the same as if I do this. I'm going to make the same amount of money. I'm going to live in the same place. I'm going to have the same nice house. I'm going to have the same nice car. My life is not going to change either way other than the general improvement. You know what I mean? It's like, do I stay or should I go? Na, 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 na. But yeah, so this one is really just that simple. It's about weighing two separate options. It could also be that you are juggling a lot of things and multitasking.
Oh, that's a different interpretation. I like that interpretation too.
Because it
he's
depends.
juggling.
Yes, and it depends on if you're reading pentacles as wealth and fortune or choices or actual material things or ideas and circumstances. So it just depends on what the context of the reading is, but that's how you could generally interpret the Two of Pentacles.
Ooh, this is so fun.
Okay, your final test.
Okay,
We
okay.
have the Two of Swords. I'm gonna give you right off the bat. Every two card is about a choice.
Okay, cool. Okay, so there's a blindfolded female figure sitting down on a stone slab, and both her feet are on the ground. It's even ground. The body of water behind her is very still. You can see a couple rocks, and in the distance there looks like another piece of land, but it's very hard. It's very far away. There's not any details on it. There's the moon in the sky, and she is blindfolded, crossing her torso with her arms and holding two swords pointing in like a 90-degree angle, kind of.
Yeah, kind of, almost. It's like a
45-degree angle.
Think of a mummy in a sarcophagus.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good. There you go. Okay, cool. This one's a little bit more difficult, but okay.
So think of swords as the element of air. Ooh, bless you.
Okay, air. So
it's the element of air. Swords can represent sadness, misfortune, truth, and knowledge.
Interesting. Okay. So this lady who is on stable ground is blindfolded, so she can't see anything. What did you say?
He said, "What's up, hot stuff?" You getting your ribs?
Yeah.
He just had to interrupt, just because he could.
ribs and Frenchy fries?
We went to Chili's last night. He took me out on a date.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, Chili's. You guys have always loved Chili's.
Of course, he proposed to me at a Chili's.
Wait, did I know that?
You did, but you probably forgot. It's okay.
I probably forgot. Wow.
Okay,
Anyway.
do you want a little hint?
Yeah.
Okay, so what figure does she look like in other parts of like
Justice?
maybe? Yes, Lady Liberty.
Lady, right. Okay,
You know,
so
and like yes, the justice figure, and there's many different interpretations.
is she supposed to be like freedom?
She could be.
All right. Give me the goods. What
All
is-
right. So the moon represents your intuition, and it
Okay,
is there in the
right.
background. And the
Okay.
moon is hovering over one sword, but not the other. So it's not like the
True.
moon is centered in the card. This indicates that the decision is actually not quite even. If you look, it almost looks like that the sword that's below the moon is even tilted down lower, like the point is lower on the side of the card than the other one. See what I mean? Like this one has more like this side.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like there's more on this side than on this side.
Right. Okay.
So the sword that's under the moon is slightly lower. It's a slightly heavier. It's weighing heavier on that shoulder than on the other one.
Oh, okay.
And that's ever so slight.
Okay. All right. I'm seeing it.
So that could indicate that your intuition is pulling you toward one side versus the other, but that the
Okay.
two decisions might be otherwise equal, and maybe the other one is more pragmatic. You see what I mean?
Okay, so
There's
what's
an
with
element
the
of there's an
Yeah,
element
what's
of
with the
sadness
water?
to it.
Is it the
Water tends to represent emotions no matter in which card it is.
Okay, so but the
having
emotions are still
yes, the emotions are very flat and still. It's not like this is a turbulent moment like with
Yeah.
the Two of Pentacles with the very wavy water in the background.
Yeah.
It's a different watery scene.
Yeah. This one is very just like lake water, still,
It's
not a
very
ripple.
still.
Yeah. So maybe it's like also kind of thick and heavy though.
It could be, yes, especially it's at
Hmm.
nighttime.
Yeah,
And at night,
dense,
there's
dark.
this darkness, the solo energy. She's by
Girl,
herself. She's weighing
did I
this
tell
decision
you
for herself.
I've gone scuba diving at night? Oh my fucking god. It's I did it in the Red Sea in Dahab when I lived in Egypt, and I
You
was
are
getting
brave.
my PADI license, which you need to
Mel,
scuba
could you
dive.
grab me some, please?
And we did a night dive. It was like magical because we were by coral reefs,
Mm-hmm.
and like you could do this, and like the water would light up.
Uh-huh.
Like there was like, oh my god. But anyway, sorry.
No. You are fucking brave because there's no fucking way I'd be able to do that at night. I have
Anyway,
that
part.
phobia of what's underneath the water. So you're not gonna catch me swimming in it.
I just like I went underwater because I was like, well, statistically, I'll probably be fine. So I'm on the side of statistics, why not? Why not? Just
My mom is probably like curling her toes listening to that because that's how my mom used to be before both my brothers died. It's like statistically, I'm gonna have 3 out of my 3 children.
How did your brain?
Because that literally used to be my mom's train of thought of statistically it'll be fine, and she changed that so fucking fast.
Well, I didn't get eaten by a shark. Okay, so
Statistics were indeed on your side, mind
they
you.
were on my side.
Sorry to go morbid with the mayhem.
No, you're good. I was just not expecting.
Love you.
Oh.
Love you too.
Thank you. Oh my god. Sorry, Mom. Sorry for the downer people. But it's Dia de los Muertos, so they're coming to visit and they're probably laughing.
Did you get to say all you wanted about Dia
Caca!
de los Muertos?
Did I?
I don't know. Did you?
Oh, you know what? Actually, I did forget one thing. Ofrendas are a really easy way to honor your dead all year long. And just making sure that you switch it up, that you add your offerings and doing something extra special for Dia de los Muertos. And if you didn't get to do it on the day, that is okay. You can still do your offering. You can still participate in the ceremony of it. It's all right if you miss the calendar day. It wasn't about the calendar day. It was
Yeah.
about the time of year.
Yeah.
So don't think that you have to do it within the specific 24-hour period. If you want to wait until the full moon to do it, you could do it on the full moon.
Yeah, that would supercharge whatever you're doing.
Exactly.
So
So don't think that you have to do. I know that there's a lot of like opinions on high magic and low magic and rituals serve a purpose and all of that. And I agree. I do agree that ceremony and ritual serve purpose.
they're
What I
powerful.
don't agree with is that you're not doing it justice if you don't do it just right.
Mm.
Do what you can with what you have and know that that is a bigger offering to the gods and to your spirits and to your ancestors than killing yourself over doing it the right way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Aw, that was beautiful. Well, I'm glad. Thank you for adding that. That was
yeah.
cute.
Any other questions
Did
about this
you?
Two of Swords?
Yeah, I was.
Go ahead, ask your question before I derail us again.
No. Was what? Where did it go?
I have it. I had it. I have it again. It's fine.
So she's in a white dress. What does that signify? Oh, she muted herself.
Sorry, I had to cough.
Had to cough. It's okay.
That one was just because I'm sick. So the white dress could represent purity,
Mhm.
and it could also just represent the innocence or the I don't want to say ignorance because that's not the right word, but the
Naivety?
balance. Not even naivete, because the whole point is that she is unbiased. That's the word, unbiased.
Okay, so what's
She is
with the yellow
neutrality.
feet?
The yellow feet, that could be that she is connecting into the world beneath her feet and she's getting in, that she's tapping into the energy of the earth. In every tarot card, you're going to have elements of all, or you're going to have all of the elements represented in the card.
I think I knew that.
So like, that's why I point out the color of the earth. In the Two of Cups, it's yellow. In the Two of Swords,
Oh.
it's gray.
Oh.
So there's a happiness with the Two of Cups versus a sadness with the Two of Swords.
Right, because it's gray.
The story that I made up in my head the first time I came up with when the first time I like saw this card and started like really looking at it was that this was a woman, a bride, who was trying to decide whether or not to marry her lover the next day.
Oh, that. Oh, wait. That's a good one. I see it. I like that.
So come up with a story for each of your cards. This is a woman who did choose to marry.
Oh, true.
And it could even be the same woman.
True.
Like, look.
True. Just different stages.
And then this man could also be the same man. Of, do I marry this woman?
Do I get married?
This one could be, do I allow my daughter to marry this commoner? Or is she destined to travel further? And the High Priestess could be the same woman.
True. That was her day job.
Or it could be what she's giving up.
Mm. I see it. I see it. Interesting.
So that is my tarot tutorial. That's what I should
Thank you
call it. The
for
tarot tutorial for the week.
Yes. Thank you for your
Oh,
tutorial.
or is that too close to Tarotorial, which is the Raven and Rogue deck? Tarot tutorial.
Tarot tutorial?
I mean, like I'm not trying to rip off Raven and Rogue. I love Raven and Rogue. Go buy Raven and Rogue. They have a really cool deck that's like $10 or $11, and it's like the slightly worn deck or the mistake deck where there's like little errors in it, so they sell
Oh
it for
yeah, I think
cheaper.
you sent that to me at one
Yeah.
point,
So
right? Yeah.
highly recommend Raven and Rogue and their Tarotorial deck. I'm not getting paid by them. That'd be cool if I did, but I don't have enough followers for that. But yeah, so I love the Tarotorial. This is our tarot tutorial.
And it's fun. That was fun. Thank you for that. I learned a
You're
lot.
welcome.
I was pretty. I was getting into it on a couple, and then that last one really it was a bit harder
because
to read.
well, the other ones were a little happier. So when you go into the sadder ones, it's harder to connect with because you don't want to
True.
tap into the sad reason for that card.
I guess that makes I guess I can see that. Yeah.
Especially if you have trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I already talked
So-
about my book.
Well, did we have any questions in the chat? I don't think so. So I will go ahead and give you one of the questions that we had, which
Okay.
was we had a question from a listener last night, I believe, during my TikTok live stream.
Oh.
And it was, how do you know what kind of witch you are and if you are a green witch specifically?
Oh, how do you know?
Or like what could give you an idea that you are a green witch as opposed to like a kitchen witch?
Okay. I think I don't know if I would consider myself a green witch. I think in my ideal world I would be, where I like felt I had like a garden that was worthy of being called a green witch. But that feeds into, I guess you could call a green witch someone that just in the modern world likes plants.
Yes.
And uses plants
And talks to plants.
Yeah, it like exactly. You know, someone that like, you know, if you like to go outside and garden, you could totally call yourself a green witch. If you like to have one little indoor cactus on your desk, you can call yourself a green witch. If you talk to that little plant and ask it to like be your buddy and give you like good vibes during the day when you're at work or whatever, you're doing witchcraft. So like if you like plants, if you love to walk around Home Depot just to go to the garden center and not buy anything but just look at the plants,
And
I
smell
literally
it.
did that earlier today.
Then you might be a green witch.
You might be a green witch. If you like to use herbal spices in your food, in your bath bombs, in your, I don't know, whatever else you're...
In your spell work.
Yeah.
We both did it!
We both did it this episode. If you like plants, if you use plants, if you know a thing or two about, like, you know, if you're tea, you could make tea. Like, if you're into teas and like herbal.
I'm sorry. GERD, Lana? Do you have GERD? I don't know if you watch Archer, but that was the first thing that hit my head.
Oh my god, no.
I just saw that episode. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm sure someone got that reference.
So
but if you like tea,
you might
that
be a
also
green witch.
You might be a green witch, yeah.
You might be a redneck.
There you go.
And just to add on to that, that goes for pretty much any kind of witch. You get to call yourself whatever kind of witch you want. I'm a chaos witch.
I found out recently. I found out recently death witchery is a thing.
Ooh.
So you could be a death witch.
Is that basically necromancy?
So like I think it has anything to do with like basically you might be a death witch in a way,
I very well might
because
be a death witch.
it's a lot of just like communicating with spirits, basically.
Oh, fuck.
And so you
I'm
might
a
be
chaos death witch.
yeah.
I have
good.
premonitions about death.
I started listening to a podcast called That Witch podcast. That Witch Next Door. Hey, it's 11:11.
11
And
bitches.
she is a death witch.
Nice.
So she talks
Okay.
a lot about I'm advertising on our podcast for her podcast. She just put out and actually it's a really good resource because she's a
I mean,
death
that's
witch.
what we do.
So yeah, she put out an episode recently all about like communicating with spirits and like doing it fucking safely, not like an
Mhm.
idiot.
Don't be opening
Because-
portals you don't have no need opening.
Exactly. She goes all into it. But death witchery, you know,
I like that
fucking
a lot.
dealing with spirits and helping spirits pass over and communicating and
Shit, I might be a chaos death witch. Fuck.
Yep.
God
So
damn it.
there's a whole bunch of types on there. If you go on Pinterest, you'll find a bunch of great ideas for what kind of witch you might be.
I was checking to see if I was hearing a baby or a cat. I think it was a cat. Yeah, I think it's Nala out there.
No, that was me.
I know the one that was coming in this ear was you. The one coming out of this ear, coming into this ear, was my cat.
Okay, next.
I don't know. It might be a heater.
A heater.
Oh, okay. So, what are you reading this week? You already kind of
Wow.
you kind of shared, but like
Okay, it's called Oh, actually, wait, no, I'm listen okay. We're about to talk about it, but I got a library card, remember? And with it I'm using Libby, remember? So I'm listening to The Age of Magical Overthinking by Amanda Montell. And it's
Ooh.
it's actually like really interesting. She also wrote the book Cultish.
Oh. That's one of the recommended books by Knitting Cult Lady.
Yeah, I thought you might know it. It sounded familiar to me. I was like, wait, I feel like Kitty might know about this. So
She has like one criticism about her, but otherwise, like that's on her list of recommended readings for people who are escaping or deconstructing from cult mentality, such as deconstructing from religion.
So in this book, she talks a lot about that. She also talks about her relationship that she was in for 7 years, from 18 to 25, with a dude that was, I think, 11 years older than her, or something like that. Yeah. So
Imagine right now hanging around a 20-year-old. Imagine right now, we're 30, 31 years old. Imagine hanging around an 18, 19, 20-year-old.
all the fucking time. They do that all the goddamn time. Like my fucking neighbor. You know who I'm talking about. Remember his girlfriends?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how young they were?
Mm-hmm.
And like we know that, like, but that's the wild thing. Like I can name men who are like this. So don't tell
We
me.
all can.
Don't tell me. It's all men until it's no men. It's all men until it's no men. I'll get off my high horse. Thank you.
No,
Sorry.
you're gonna stay on that high horse. You're gonna stay right on that high horse because it's deserved.
Yeehaw, bitches. Anyway, it's a great book. The Age of Magical Overthinking. She goes over a lot of cognitive biases that we have. So she talks about, like, each chapter is a new one. So it's really interesting. And she talks about like different parts of her life and career and how she has encountered these different biases in her own life and the way she participates in magical overthinking, I guess is what she calls it, which is basically, like something that can, in her thoughts, like lead down the cult pipeline. So it's really interesting. It's a great audiobook. I think it's only like 6 hours long as an audiobook on Libby.
Oh, nice. So quick, easy listen to if you're doing it all day.
Yeah, so I got like most of the way through it over the past, just today, doing laundry. So
I need to do more audiobooks, but I have a hard time listening to audiobooks for some reason. Like, It's
listen to
not
a
that
lot
I
of
think that they're
podcasts.
cheating, because that's not true, because it's literally how you're supposed to read is to
Mm.
listen to the story.
Hmm.
It's how it's supposed to work, right?
I guess.
So, like, it's not cheating, but my brain is like, I want to tactically hold the book and
Girl.
smell it and turn
I
into
think that's
my
a Tism thing.
precious. My precious. I think, yeah.
That's a very Tism coded.
Which is unfortunate, because other tistics can do the audiobooks, but my tism won't let me.
My Tism.
My tisms won't let me.
She's my number one on mytism.com.
But I can do podcasts because they're not reading from a script. So it's
Sometimes.
I want to read along to an audiobook.
You're a visual gal. You want
Very
it
much.
visually. You can't
I
do
do.
the I have this in my hand and this in my ear thing.
I think there's also the rebellion of I don't want to take my pleasure of reading and have that be during my chore time.
I'll
listen to a podcast because that's kind of like having the TV on in the background.
But it's not like your like self-care time.
Exactly.
Gotcha. You want to have your self-care.
I just realized I had the microphone muted on TikTok like this whole fucking time. Not like this whole time, but like since I last coughed.
You're good.
Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm back. You were going. It was just me.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Where were we?
We were on reads, so I interrupted you on the witchy read. She does the magical thinking, overthinking.
Yeah, I thought it was just so she kind of explains a little bit about like the whole like new age spirituality thing. Like she goes into it in her own like which kind of covers witchcraft a little bit in a way. There's a big overlap, you know? So I think it's just a good read and or listen.
Oh, shoot.
For hello. Oh, the pause.
I accidentally pressed a button. I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's a good one. It's a good one to listen to if you're like me and you have OCD and like you can get obsessive with your thinking and just thinking in general. It's a good like grounding book for those of us that tend to maybe magically overthink a little bit, and we should maybe just ground back down into earth and not listen to all of our cognitive biases. But becoming aware of them is the first step. So, good book. Anyway,
Good book.
Your turn.
I am doing Hood Feminism, Notes from the Women That a Movement Forgot by Mickey Kendall.
Oh, tell me about it.
This is a wonderful story, really. She is breaking down the feminism movements, right? And chapter by chapter, she's going over how each problem is a feminist problem. And I really love it. So like it's solidarity is still for white women is how it starts off. And then it goes into gun violence, hunger, of fast-tailed girls and freedom. It's reigning patriarchy. How to write about black women. Pretty for Black girls don't have eating disorders. So it goes down the line of all of these issues and how they relate to feminism. And I got through the first two chapters, right? Gun violence and solidarity is for white women, which read the book points. I'm not going to try. I figured the best way that I could actually talk about this book was to read from it and
Yeah, sure.
give everybody her words because I am not a Black woman. And the whole point is to use privilege to share the word. Now, she's obviously got a lot more fame than I do as far as like having a book that is written. More people know her name than mine.
But still.
But still, I'm using what little tiny platform I have to promote this book to encourage more people to go to their library and borrow this book and participate in that kind of activism because knowledge is activism.
True.
And this just perfect chapter to leave off of. So I read the first 2 chapters and then I had put this book on pause for a minute. And I'm like, I want to finish reading it. I want to finish reading it. And something inside me was like, wait. I go to pick it up today to be like, well, it's my read of the week. Let me at least see, like, should I read the next chapter? And then I open it and it's Hunger. My first marriage ended in divorce, and afterward I was on food stamps. I'm like, nope. Okay, I got to read this live.
Gotta read this one on the pod.
Because what don't we have right now with the government shutdown?
Fucking
Food stamps.
food stamps.
So
Yeah.
yay. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to be reading Hood Feminism.
Yay!
Chapter 3, Hunger. My first marriage ended in divorce, and afterward, I was on food stamps. I had a state-funded medical card that gave me and my son access to medical care, and I was living in public housing. I was fortunate at the time that this particular set of social safety nets allowed me to leave my abusive ex and stay gone. I could raise my child in relative comfort and safety. Today, many of those safety nets have been greatly diminished, and in the case of public housing, it has nearly fallen away completely in many areas. We know in the abstract that poverty is a feminist issue. Indeed, we think of it as a feminist issue for other countries, and that we are in a place where bootstraps and grit can be enough to get anyone who wants it bad enough out of poverty. But the reality is that it takes a lot more than gumption. I was lucky. I'm educated. My grammar school and high school curricula prepared me for a college education. I joined the Army to pay for my degree. And since I was in Illinois, a state that had a tuition-free veteran grant program for state schools, it didn't matter that I was doing this in the day before the GI Bill paid enough to be useful. I was poor, and it wasn't easy, but I had the handholds it can take to be upwardly mobile when you're marginalized and life is working against you in other ways. A child care subsidy meant that when my ex didn't pay child support, my child was still able to attend the high-quality preschool on my college campus. I got a bachelor's degree in 4 years and went on to work full-time and took a host of other perfectly boring but necessary steps that brought me to where I am today, with an advanced education, a wonderful family, and a career that I enjoy. If this were the usual heartwarming, feel-good tale about a single parenting in poverty, you might come away thinking, well, if she could do it, why can't everyone else? And you might expect me to say, it was hard, but I learned so much and I remember that time fondly. What I remember is hunger and crying when I couldn't afford a Christmas tree. I remember being afraid that I couldn't make it, that I would lose my child because I couldn't provide. It's hard to take a rich woman's children. It is remarkably easy to take a poor woman's, though. As a society, we tend to treat hunger as a moral failing, as a sign that someone is lacking in a fundamental way. We remember to combat hunger around the holidays, but we judge the mothers who have to rely on food banks, free or reduced lunches at school, or food stamps for not being able to stand against a problem that baffles governments around the world. Indeed, we treat poverty itself like a crime. Like the women experience it are making bad choices for themselves and their children on purpose. We ignore that they don't have a good choice available, that they're making decisions in a space where the handholds are tenuous or non-existent. The women in these circumstances may not have a grocer that sells fresh produce, or at least not one that sells produce they can afford. They may be working too many hours to be able to prepare food, or they might be dealing with food shortage issues. The story behind that pack of chips and soda at a bus stop is often far more complicated than any ideas of a lack of nutritional knowledge, laziness, or even neglect. Sometimes the food you access comes from gas stations, liquor stores, and fast food restaurants, and not a fully stocked grocery store, much less a kitchen.
Oof. Ooh.
There's more,
Dang.
but I'm not going to do that right now.
Dang. It's so relevant.
So very relevant.
Oh, man. That one hits hard.
It really does, which goes into the magical and mini activism of the week. Get your library cards. I'm so proud of you.
Like I did. Thank you.
'Cause your
I finally got
libraries-
mine.
They have so many cool things. You're paying
It does.
taxes. You are paying
Yeah.
taxes to fund the libraries, and the amount of funding libraries get is completely dependent on how often they are used as well.
Oh, I did not know that.
The more you use the library, the more you are telling your local government, we use this resource. It's not a drain on the system. I, as a mother, am using this for my children, and it's worth it to invest in these programs. So
Yeah.
every single person who is listening, if you do not already have a library card, your mini activism for this week, the first week of November, is to go out there.
If you
and
live in
get-
America.
Well, anywhere else too, really.
Well,
Because it's true everywhere. Everywhere that has public
Kinda.
libraries.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's known that we are specifically talking to,
Mostly Americans.
mostly
But
the United
if for
States of
some
America.
reason you're listening to this,
In Canada, in France, in Mexico, in
yeah,
anywhere, and you want to participate with us, go to your local library because
see
same.
what they're doing.
Same.
Yeah,
Libraries
same.
are important, and they are
Yes.
all over the world for a reason.
But yeah, no, I went to my library yesterday, I think, right? Yes, yesterday. Because I texted you yesterday. And they gave me like a flyer about so many things that happen at this library. And I like never would have known, never would have guessed all these things are happening. There's like, they teach Bollywood. They have like bilingual story times in Spanish and Hindi. Like,
Sorry, I'm
it's
like-
so cool. The like different activities, and then like so many, like almost every day of the week at 10:30 there's something for kids going on for all the stay-at-home moms.
we have a little newsletter, right?
Oh,
And our public library on let's see, there's a book crawl, there's story times, there's baby story time, there's story time, there's baby band camp, sensory story times,
yeah.
creation stations.
Oh, yeah. See, I wish I had a way to get there during the day. We only have one car.
Yeah, I know.
But maybe next year.
But
We'll
they
see.
also have a lot of stuff that they do at night or on weekends and stuff.
Yeah,
specifically
exactly, yeah.
So that
But-
parents can do that.
I'm definitely gonna be going to those. For sure. I'm so glad I went to my library. Like, I never would have known any of this was available to me if I had not gone in and asked for a library card.
Exactly.
So do it, folks.
And you can put books on hold at the library so that when you go, you just go and pick them up and check them out. And boom.
Usually it's through an app these days. Like, usually but maybe not if you're super rural. Who knows? Just go find out.
Is mine is you just go online and I can just like browse through the entire library and be like, I want this on hold and I want this on hold.
I live next to a major city, Atlanta, so mine's an app. Yeah.
And I'm sure mine has an app and I just don't use it because I'm an old lady.
Also, Libby is an amazing resource. Holy guacamole. They have like magazines on there that you can just look at any freaking time. You don't even have to wait for it to be on hold. For free.
For free.
For free.
It's all
What is that
free.
from?
It's from a TikTok thing.
Okay, all right.
It was a TikTok sound. I'm sure the TikTok sound is from something else, but I know it from TikTok, and it's like just on for free.
For free. Yeah, Libby, great app. Go to your library. I'm so glad I went.
Do all the things. And on top of that, I put on hold Kamala Harris's book, 107 Days.
Ooh.
And you want to guess how long it'll be? Like, what number I am in line?
What number you are? 13.
162.
Dude, you're gonna get it like in 10 years.
I know, right? So that is, I placed that hold on September 26th. And when I placed the hold, I was 207th in line. And I have two other books on hold. One is by Virginia Roberts Jeffrey, Nobody's Girl, a memoir of surviving abuse and fighting for justice. She was
Ooh.
the Epstein victim who
Oh, yeah.
allegedly died by suicide. So that is, I'm 24th in line for hers. And then I also have Tidy the Fuck Up, An American Art of Organizing Your Shit. And I am 9th in place on that one.
Wow. Have you read Marie Kondo? She wrote a book.
My mom has read that one and she keeps trying to shove it on me, and I tried reading it and I did not like it.
Okay. Did you watch the Netflix series on it?
No,
Girl,
but I
okay.
know the folding method. I have looked up and read the
It's-
method.
Okay, I read her book and then I watched her Netflix, or maybe it was the other way around. Actually, I can't remember. I that day threw my entire closet onto the floor of my bedroom and redid everything in like 2 days. My whole
Yeah.
room.
See, I have 2 children, and
I
currently when I
couldn't
last tried to do this, I wound up
I
with
couldn't
all
do
of
that
my
anymore.
clothes on the floor in my walk-in closet, and my son says,
But you
"Can
don't
I go play in the clothes pile?" And then he goes and jumps in them.
You don't even have to. Well, okay. This is just also, you know what? I'm just going to say it. The first episode, I think it's the first, maybe it's the second episode. There's this couple and they have 2 toddlers. And I watched this back when it came out in like 2021 or whatever, or 20 whatever. And I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever. They like are having trouble doing chores. They have kids. That makes sense." I'm watching it now. I'm like, she's being abused. She's being abused. He's abusive. He's
It's
abusive.
crazy how easy we can clock it now.
It's so like, oh.
But do you remember when we were kids and how easy I could clock abusers? And people were thought I was crazy, and then they'd turn out to be pieces of shit?
Yeah. Yum.
Yeah, you remember when Devin got pissed because I didn't want to date him after he told everybody I was his girlfriend?
Oh yeah.
And then the next week I met Dan. And then he got mad
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
because he said I friend zoned him. Nah, bro, you girlfriend zoned me.
Right? Dude, boys. Fucking boys.
Fucking boys, man. I'm so glad I met Dan when I did, because fuck them boys.
Yeah.
So we are on our last little bit, and we're going to go quickly here, folks.
Yeah.
This is our tarot time.
I'm gonna do the Oracle deck this time,
Ooh.
since I just feel like it. I like this one. Whatever. I don't need to justify my choices to you.
I'm going to use my Supernatural Tarot deck.
Yay! Okay. So for those of you who are uninitiated, the 3 for thee is pretty simple. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to shuffle this deck and pick 3 cards.
Trying to make sure I don't accidentally knock over my microphone again.
That is the noise I make
Whoop.
when I make a noise.
And I am pulling a political tarot specifically for the United States government shutdown and Donald Trump, because he's looking bad.
Yeah.
He's looking really bad. Ah.
Did you watch or did you hear about the Grand Museum in Cairo opening?
I did not, but I heard about the 2 of the 4 guys that robbed the Louvre in broad daylight were arrested.
So the one in Egypt, in Cairo, is the biggest museum in the world now.
Mm-hmm. That's so cool.
They fucking wanted that title so goddamn bad. You know, the square footage that they planned for was to break a record for a reason. Anyway, I already picked 3, so if you'd like me to go first.
You go first. I pulled one of my 4.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and flip them all over. Okay. Interesting. So, oh, what was that?
Devil.
Oh. Number 1, folks. You got card number 26. Feather. Ooh, this one is pretty. This one's actually kind of fun. Think first before you judge. Oh, hello. But look at this one. Feather.
That's so pretty. It looks like us.
And they're doing the stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board, light as a
light
feather.
as a
Kind of, yeah.
The thing that all girls did at summer parties.
I didn't, but I think
I didn't either, but apparently everybody else did. We were the weird neurodivergent ones that didn't get enough friends to do that.
Also, I was in the like Catholic bubble,
I just was weird.
so I probably never would have. Like, I think most of my friends were Christian until like middle school. Anyway, and then we were each other's middle school, so.
Yeah.
So the number 1s, you got Feather. Think first before you judge. It's a bunch of girls, 4 girls, 3 of them wearing pointy hats, doing the stiff as a board, light as a feather thing. The girl in the middle is, the board. I'm gonna put this down and read because I need 2 hands. Don't judge me. Shut up. Okay. Did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? Ruh-roh.
Shaggy.
Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times. Step back and take the time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first, instead of acting rashly. Don't drop your sister. So number 1s, I'm getting the vibe that maybe you're not seeing both sides to a situation. Maybe, give it another think. Try to see the most generous interpretation of the situation instead of the least generous interpretation, which is where I know I tend to fall victim to, seeing the least generous interpretation of someone's intentions before I then have to go, okay, but what actually maybe could have been their intentions? You know what I'm saying? Maybe just try to be.
Maybe don't assume the worst.
Don't assume the worst. Don't try to see the best in other
an
people,
understanding.
Yeah.
Find the miscommunication before you jump to conclusions.
There you go. It's usually just a miscommunication. I
Right?
I tend to find that most humans do have good intentions. So
Same.
same. Okay, number 2s.
Everybody,
Y'all
don't forget
got-
to like all of the things, like and tap and comment and let us know you're here and that you're enjoying this, please.
Please engage. We love
And
you.
follow Ellie on TikTok so she can show her pretty face.
Okay, number 2s. You got the number 15, card number 15, which is garden.
Oh, that one is so pretty and fun that we were talking about green witches. So if you're listening
True.
and you pick number 2, you might be a green witch.
Something lovely will grow from this is the little caption at the bottom of the card. And it's a little, what is she holding? What is that? Is it a flower? Oh, and it's like radiating in her palms. It's a beautiful girl sitting under a tree and surrounded by flowers and a sword in the background. Okay. And she's holding a cute little flower and it says, something lovely will grow from this. So either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. Oh, number 2s.
I like it. It's focusing on you.
Yeah,
It's like my
focus on yourself.
advice 99% of the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know I'm guilty of being a people pleaser. So like I have to like around this time last year, because I've been doing a whole bunch of shadow work this year. This year has been the year of integration.
Deconstruction.
Yeah, a lot of deconstruction. Oh my God, the amount of misogyny I had ingrained into my psyche was insane.
It's insane.
The focusing on like decentering men and centering myself in my life, like centering my own wants and doing self-care for me and not for the sake of not smelling bad for other people. You know what I mean? Like that kind of mindset, shifting, centering men to centering women and seeing other girls through the female gaze instead of the male gaze.
Exactly. And through your own gaze.
Yeah, exactly. And through your own opinion and not just looking around at whatever everyone else's opinion is and, oh, okay, that must be what is the truth or the right thing.
This reminds me a little bit of a TikTok I saw where somebody was talking about how they found out their mom was probably a lesbian or bisexual because she was mad at her son for not just like shoving it down and choosing to be straight like she did. And it was a joke of like, let's change the subject because we don't have time to unpack all that. And I put in a comment that every single person who thinks homosexuality is a choice is at least bisexual, and they are actively choosing heterosexuality. They think it's a choice because they themselves can choose.
That makes a lot of sense.
They
I think for
it's
the
a
longest
choice.
time, I was kind of just choosing men. I think that makes a lot of sense. No, yeah, no, okay. But so number 2s, if any of that resonated, that's
Maybe
the word.
you're bisexual.
Maybe you're bi, babe. No, focus on you and what you like and what you want and your self-care, and something lovely will grow from this. That is what I have for you, number 2s. Okay. Number 3s got number 25, which is kind of interesting. 26, 15, 25. If numbers mean anything to anyone. I just think that's an interesting sequence. Okay. This is the card for number 25. It is
kitty.
It is Mural.
It has a black kitty cat in the corner, and it's the first thing I saw. So I say,
And
kitty,
actually, this kind of relates to the past card too, because this one is be your own first priority.
Again, self-care.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's giving me a Rapunzel kind of vibe there. She's
Oh,
painting the
yeah.
wall.
Yeah, she's painting the wall. She has a black cat in the
Is the castle on fire, or is that the background?
I think it might be.
It looks like the castle's on fire.
She's burning the castle and like they're
burn it to the ground.
Flowers, and she has blue hair, I think, or is it green? It's really dark. I can't tell. I have this bright ass. Anyway, and there's like a house plant. Oh, it looks like a little kitty. She's wearing blue tights. It's super cute.
It's 11:44.
Oh, we should probably hurry up. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so Mural. These guys. Be your own first priority. Whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. That is to say, if you don't make sure your own energy bar is full, then you'll have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. Wow, very, very similar vibes as the past one. I mean, they pretty much said it, right? Like the put your oxygen mask on before someone else. I think where the card before was a lot more of like turning your past pain into something beautiful in the future. This one is a lot more of just like maybe you're focusing on another person so much more
Mm-hmm.
and you're like,
You need to recenter yourself. You need to
yeah,
decenter men.
again, yeah, a lot of the you need to, yes. Maybe you're focusing too much on your kids, even if you're a parent.
Ooh.
Maybe it's
Yes,
like a
parents, you need to take a step
project
back and you
or
need to take time for yourself.
yes, very that. You like especially us moms, we get so much like we guilt ourselves so much. I think there's so much just in the especially if you're like 30 plus
Mm-hmm.
moms, we grew up with like the Disney princess
Exactly.
version of motherhood in our psyches. So we're judging ourselves so freaking hard on this
All the time.
impossible standard.
Not to mention we were gifted kids, so we
Yeah.
have an additional high standard because we were told that we were gifted and talented and that we were better than everybody else.
Yeah, so oh my god. Just being told that as a kid and then being like, okay, now live up to that standard
For the rest of your life.
forever.
Like, oh my God, my mom used to be like, oh my God, Katie, you can, not even try and write a whole essay the night before it's due and get an A. Just imagine if you actually tried.
Oh my god, I used to get shit like that all the fucking time. And my mom didn't even know I had ADHD. Like, she's a
same.
teacher. She's
Same.
a teacher.
My mom thought all kids were hyper like that.
Ah.
All kids do that because all of our kids in our family do that.
And I'm pretty sure my mom is neurotypical, so
She's OCD. If she's OCD, she's neurodivergent.
yeah. No, that's fair.
Fun fact, if you have any kind of mental disorder, depression, anxiety, CPTSD, if you have ADHD, autism, OCD, any of those things, guess what? And more, you are neurodivergent. If you have anything other than a perfectly typical human brain that is in a textbook, then you are neurodivergent.
Oh, we learn, we grow. Thank you for that
You're very
tidbit of
welcome.
information. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, be your own first priority. Decenter men.
I think you're really going to like the political tarot.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so this is about the government shutdown and about Trump. So, hate that man. We start off with the 10 of Wands reversed, and I'm using my Supernatural Tarot deck, so it's Cass sitting on the bench, and I know you haven't watched the show, but for those who have watched the show and who know what I'm talking about, this is the episode where he is trying to talk to God and pray to God about whether he's doing the right thing or not during the battle between there's like a war in heaven. There's a civil war in heaven. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's a really cool show. You need to watch it. There's a lot of like religious stuff in there, but it's a good show.
Yeah, my Norwegian friend loved it. Loved it. You know what I'm talking about? Yes.
Yeah. We could say the username, right? We're not saying his like name.
Yeah, he also live streams.
Yeah. So we can say his name.
Yeah. He goes by Joseph now, actually, on Twitch. Joseph, if you are into mostly gaming, I think he does.
Yeah.
He also live streams some like I think like RPG Maker stuff. Get
Yeah.
into that kind of thing. Anyway,
Okay.
follow Joseph if you're into that.
So this is for the past. I'm trying to get it to where TikTok and sorry TikTok, you guys. It's this
You're
one.
behind the
There you
scenes
go.
for a reason.
You're behind the scenes for a reason.
Come to the restream. Restream? What am I saying? Substack.
We are on Substack and YouTube. So if you go to my link in my bio, you'll be able to watch the YouTube. Okay. So this is the 10 of Bones reversed. I'm going to read the top part for the context here. After helping the Winchesters prevent the apocalypse, yes. Your face, I'm sorry.
I was like,
As soon as I said that sentence, I had to look up and I'm like, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay.
continue.
Woo. After helping the Winchesters prevent the apocalypse, Castiel finds himself in the precarious position of trying to secretly collaborate with both the brothers and Crowley, the king of hell, while fighting a civil war in heaven. Full of doubt, he prays to God to tell him if he's on the right path. Ten of Bones represents the feeling of being exhausted by heavy burdens. This card advises you to make sure the responsibilities you're choosing to take on are really yours to carry. When reversed, the weight of responsibility represented by the upright Ten of Bones has been lifted. You can finally breathe a little easier, with less stress in your life. Often when this tarot card comes forward in a reading, it's a sign that relief is soon to come. If you're feeling exhausted, know that the end of your troubles is near.
Interesting.
With this being about the government shutdown,
hopefully shit will get better soon.
yes, I think that. So the 10 of Joins is also in the weekly reading for this week. I'm going to have that posted either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to try to whip it up real quick before I go to sleep tonight, but it just depends on if we finish up before midnight. We've got 9 minutes. So this was the card for the middle of the week. So I think this is telling me that around Wednesday, we are going to see some relief.
Oh, hopefully. That would be nice. God.
This definitely is representative of Taco Trump.
I hope so.
The devil. It's Lucifer. Like, actually Archangel Lucifer.
So, what is this referring to?
Fuck. There it is. Jesus, I kept skipping over him. Okay, so this is when Lucifer is in the cage in hell, and that is why there's a king of hell named Crowley instead of Lucifer. So there you go.
Okay.
The devil is a warning against corruption, overindulgence, and egotism, traits that the fallen angel Lucifer has in abundance. Lucifer is arrogant, egotistical, and ruthless in his pursuit of revenge against God. He feels victimized and uses this as a justification to hurt others. Who the fuck does that sound like? Keep tapping, everybody. The Devil Tarot card indicates you're being blinded by that sort of single-mindedness, and as a result, you're allowing yourself to remain chained to your negative thought patterns and actions. Take a step back, look at the big picture, and consider the consequences of your actions. Now, I don't think that was actually advice for Trump. I think that was advice for us.
Oh.
Because if we are sitting here spiraling about every little thing he's doing, he's acting like an abusive boyfriend. He's acting like an abusive ex who is trying to hurt us for leaving him. That is why he tore apart the East Wing after the No King's Day protest. That is why he hosted a Great Gatsby party the other night, the night before Snap gets turned off. The cruelty is the point.
That makes a lot of sense, but that's gross. Wow.
It is. Our job is to not feed our attention to the devil in the cage. We keep him locked up by ignoring him.
Mm-hmm. You gotta hold back your narcissistic supply.
You gray rocket. You gray rocket.
You gray rocket Trump.
You just fucking ignore him. You talk about his dementia. You talk about everything but what he wants you to talk about. You talk about the
bruising on his hands. Talk about the Epstein files.
Speaking of all of that, so the future is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a lucky rabbit's foot. The Lucky
couldn't tell
Rabbit's
how
Foot episode is is one of the best episodes. I can't wait for you to like watch Supernatural. And we're gonna have to watch Supernatural together. That might be the next like watch party we do. Is you and me sitting together and watching.
all of it.
Possibly,
Oh my
I give you permission to watch without me. But yes,
Okay, all right, okay. What is it on?
Netflix.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit. I guess maybe we'll find out if my library lets me have a Netflix account.
Well, if not, a lot of times they have the DVDs, and Supernatural is on DVDs, like all seasons.
I'll have to get a DVD player. Do they rent DVD players?
Sometimes they do, actually. Yes,
Maybe I
sometimes
can go
they
to
do.
Goodwill. I'm sure Goodwill has to have a DVD player.
Don't go to Goodwill, go to any other thrift store, and I 100%
Oh.
guarantee you will find a DVD player. I buy them all the time.
That
I
makes
have like
sense.
I have one like right over here that I bought. Yeah, it's right over there. So I have one that I bought for like $5 from a Mission
Oh.
Thrift.
Oh. Okay. Anyway,
So-
sorry.
The Wheel of Fortune
Yes.
is the future.
Okay.
The Wheel of Fortune represents a twist of fate or major change in luck, such as the ones brought on by the legendary Lucky Rabbit's Foot, which showers the person who possesses it with an amazing spree of good fortune until they lose it. When you lose, this is the episode where Dean calls himself Batman, because when he has the rabbit's foot, he like makes so many lucky like moves while fighting with the bad guys, and because they lost the rabbit foot, they have really, really bad luck. So imagine somebody with really good luck fighting somebody with really bad luck and how that would look.
Like Batman?
Well, more like Home Alone, but when he does a really cool move and Sam looks over at him like, he's like, I'm Batman. Because he's a child. It's a funny show. So, yes, this is one of my favorite episodes. The main theme of the Wheel of Fortune is that what goes around comes around. The rabbit's foot brings good luck to its owner, but when it falls out of their possession, the former owner is cursed with bad luck. The cyclical nature of the fortune of fate can serve as both a hopeful reminder and a warning. Enjoy and appreciate the good times, and remember the bad ones won't last forever. The good thing about the Wheel of Fortune card is it indicates that when it turns for everybody. Those on top turn to the bottom. Those on the bottom turn to the top.
Right.
Right now, the top of the oligarchs are about to topple.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Our advice or central message card is the Three of Blades.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Sorry, I just got a whiff of my perfume. I forgot I put it on. It smells so good.
I love that when you're like caught off guard by something and you're like, oh,
Ooh.
I enjoy it.
Bitches, I do smell good.
You live up to the expectation.
I do. Damn, I'm good. Sorry, continue.
So good. Ooh. Madison's story is a tale of tragedy and heartbreak, which are major themes of the Three of Blades. Madison was the victim of a werewolf bite, and though she and the hunters searched desperately for a cure, she ultimately realized she would always be dangerous and chose to sacrifice herself to save the others. The Three of Blades symbolizes loss, sorrow, and sometimes betrayal.
Ooh.
This is about the U.S. government and Donald Trump.
I was gonna say.
So I wonder who.
We already know. We already know we're being betrayed, but
yes, but this is specifically in reference to Trump and the U.S. government shutdown. Somebody is going to betray Trump and reopen the government. I think that's going to be Mike Johnson, because Mike Johnson can only hold off for so long with the entire fucking country calling his ass.
True.
Everybody
Maybe
can
he
call
will
Mike
betray him.
Johnson. When you're the House
Maybe
Majority Leader and you represent the entire country.
Interesting. I guess we shall see.
Yeah. So there's the political tarot for the week.
Thank you, Kitty. Thank you for
course.
that.
Thank you for the Oracle 3 for thee. We are getting tired because it is just about midnight.
Yep.
We went from very, very excited to
I'm ready to plop into bed.
Yes. Listeners,
It's exactly midnight.
It is exactly midnight. Happy birthday to my friend Shannon. She turns
Happy
30
birthday,
today.
Whoa, happy birthday. Welcome. Welcome to the
Dirty
30s.
30s.
Welcome. Join us.
We have cookies.
We have cookies. Join us.
So I'm going to send this to her and be like, happy birthday, bitch.
Happy birthday.
So we have 2 friends that we had birthdays, one on Halloween and one tomorrow after Dia de los Muertos. I think she was actually
Wow.
born on election day, which, like the year that she was born.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's funny. Oh, so listeners, what do you want us to talk about next week? Let us know in the chat. Drop us a message. Join the Discord. We've got another member or 2 in there, and I'm going to be sending some tarot readings tomorrow. I didn't get them to them today because I had to put in effort for the podcast today. But tomorrow it will be up, and I will do some tarot readings.
Yay, tarot.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so follow us everywhere. There's that. I need my notes so that way I can. I'm dead. I can't think on my feet anymore.
I think we did it. I think we did the podcast.
I think we did, and we did it right at midnight. We're ending it. That was
We're
way
getting
2
good at
hours
this.
and 20 minutes.
But it was fun.
It was very fun.
It was fun.
was
I
fun.
enjoyed this. It was a good time. I'm glad we did this. Thank
And
you.
we didn't get interrupted by a baby,
Amazing.
right?
Your method worked.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, stay magical. Keep being a menace.
Blessed or hexed. Thanks for listening.
Later, witches.
Later.